So last but not least is the Solana community itself, which I have to say is pretty vast, right? So here we are on solana.com/events. And what you can find here is events, right, that are going to be happening in the next few months. So if we look here, we can see a Hacker House event that's going to be taking place in Tel Aviv. If we click into this, we can get some details about it. So this is an event that's going to be with Jump and Circle. It's going to be a 4-day offline event where they're going to have a educational program surrounding how to get started with Solana, DeFi, NFTs. You're going to have workshops, presentations. There's going to be food, networking opportunities. And if you have a pretty good idea, perhaps this is a opportunity for you to pitch that as well. And the nice thing about these is that they're not in just any one location. As you can see, if we scroll down, we have them in Berlin, Mumbai, Bengaluru, hope I said that right, and Hong Kong, and hopefully a city near you soon. In addition to that, we also have festivals like the Play GG. So these are places where you can see games are going to be coming to the Solana blockchain. So if you're a big gamer like I am, this is something that you would want to attend. And we also have Solana Breakpoint, which is the yearly conference. So all the developers and fans of the Solana blockchain, they all get together and they just talk about all things Solana. And to put this all into context, we'll just come back to this homepage here, solana.com. And what's nice here is they provide some statistics about these events. So here we can see for the Solana Hacker House, they've had 11,000 participants there, 48,000 developers participating in other Solana hackathons, 3,800 Solana Breakpoint attendees last year. So these are big events with huge communities in all these different different countries. So something that you yourself can take part in, right? How cool is that? Next, we're going to look at some of the support that Solana gives to builders. For instance, here we can see the Solana Foundation and their grant program. So if you have a project that you feel is going to be beneficial to the Solana blockchain or is in this list of things that they're interested in, what you could do is put together a proposal, send it off to them, and if they like it, they will fund you. That's right, free money. That's pretty good, right? So here you can see some of the things that they're interested in currently, which is censorship resistance. Pretty big topic these days. Developer tooling, anything that makes our lives a little easier. It's great. Education. Solana Pay, which is huge for mainstream adoption. And climate change, because save the world. Here you can see the Solana program library. Now these are programs that have been put together by the Solana team and people that have been given grant money, things like that. Here you can see the token program. This is something that we're going to be using extensively in this course actually. This is what you use to build your non-fungible tokens as well as your fungible tokens. And then if you're wondering what this Token 2022 program is, this is essentially going to be the next iteration of that. This is the future standard. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely check this out. And then lastly, we have the GitHub repository for Solana Labs itself. Here you can find all kinds of really cool stuff. So here, for instance, you got that program library that we were just talking about. We have a Solana folder here, so things that relate directly to the blockchain itself. And then we also have some pretty interesting things here, like the Solana payment app. So if you have an e-commerce idea, this is something you might want to fork over and incorporate into your project. There's also something called Wallet Connect. Now in our course, we start off teaching the kind of old school way of doing it. But in the future, you would want to use something like this to just make life a little easier. So somewhere in here, I believe it's this one. Is it the adapter? Yes, it is. So with this, you can basically plug this into your front end and it'll create this prompt for them to connect their website. And this will work with Phantom, Soulflare. I believe it also supports Backpack now. So instead of having to manually code this out yourself, you just plug this in and it works. So with that, you have a brief introduction to the Solana community, which is way bigger than what I've shown you. If you're interested, you can explore their website a little bit more. But for now, what we're going to be doing is transitioning into a deeper dive into the ecosystem. So we'll be exploring what are the most popular NFT marketplaces, the place for DeFi, gaming, and so forth. So I will see you there.